she sang with music legends, but after suffering a collapsed lung, she turned from soul music to soul food, and now she's got something new to sing about. Boss lady Miss Robbie Montgomery joins us live. Yes. Woo, look at you.
Thank you. Hello.
Oh my goodness, I am so happy. I have the first question. You look so dope. I am going to have to fight to remain professional because you look so amazing. So thank you so much for being here. Let's get started. It's Black History.
Thank you for having me.
You are welcome here anytime. Now, obviously, it's Black History Month, and I think you, more than most people, can share what it was like touring as a black woman in the 60s as an Ikette. Like, walk us through that.
Well, everything was segregated back then, so we were in our own world. We ate together, we traveled together, we stayed in the hotel rooms together because everything was limited to black only, white only. So we had our own little world.
Yes, ma'am. Well, you mentioned eating, so I have to ask you, were you known for soul food back then, or did it come later?
Well, actually, it came later, but when we were on the road and everything was segregated, we had a hot plate with 2 eyes and an electric skillet. I'm the oldest of 9 kids, so I knew how to cook. So every time we got the opportunity to get a kitchenette, which was a room with a little kitchen, I would do the cooking.
You sang background for legends, including, I don't know, Tina Turner, Stevie Wonder, my all-time favorite, Barbara Streisand, and the Rolling Stones. I would like to ask you, Miss Robbie, who gave you the most exciting stories to talk about?
Well, actually, Dr. John, I spent more time with him. Nobody ever mentions him, but I spent a lot of time with him, Dr. John from New Orleans, as a night tripper. The Ikettes was my exit from home, and I stayed with them about 8 years. And moving to Los Angeles, I got into the clique of doing background for all the artists. So we would go in and out of the studio all day, putting on background for different artists.
Wow. Well, I have to ask.
I got a lot to talk about from everybody.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm like, at another time, let's just sit and hear these stories, because I would sit forever and listen to these stories. I have to ask you about Tina Turner. Yes, she is obviously such an icon, but I love her and miss her so much. Can you please tell us about the close bond that you had with her? But actually, before we do that, let's take a quick listen at what Tina had to say about you.
Oh, I might choke up here a little bit. Robbie was like a sister when she was an Ikette. And times when I didn't have money, Robbie would always loan me money. But yeah, I had to give it back. But you know, I didn't have my own. And Robbie knew that I would, but she didn't know how because Ike didn't give me money.
No, that's the real stuff. So what's it like to hear that? And what's your best memory of her?
It hurts. It hurts every time I hear that because I left her. You know, I had to go on and leave her there. So that kind of hurts every time. And to hear her say it, it just breaks my heart. But we were like sisters. We would sit up all night. We wore the wigs, and we would get little things around our edges, and we would lay on each other's lap and scratch our edges and stuff because we had put these wigs on too tight. So we would do that and go into the hotel's room. We would sneak and stay up because Ike would make us go to bed at a certain time because he wanted us to preserve our voice. But we would sneak and stay up all night. So I had a lot of fun, a lot of good memories with Tina. Wow. Well, back in those days, we called her Ann.
Really?
So I had a lot of good memories. A good person, very wonderful person.
Wow, I can't imagine all your stories. Okay, so we got to get to your new song, though, because your new song is Boss Lady. So what does being a boss lady mean to you?
Being a boss lady means being in charge of yourself, being in charge of all the things you do, making choices and doing exactly what you want to do at the time you want to do it. To me, that's a boss lady.
And you definitely are a boss lady.
This song reflects some of the things I had gone through becoming a boss lady. Like I say, I did a lot of things that I didn't want to do, but look at me now. I survived them.
Wow.
So if you got a goal and you got something you want to head for or aim for, just pursue it because you can do it. You're a boss lady. And a lot of men got boss ladies, so they have to respect them.
Yes. Wow, you are the living example. Thank you so much for joining us, Miss Robbie. DBL Nation, we are about to play her new song, Boss Lady. It is out now. Congratulations, Miss Robbie. We're going to take a listen. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
'Cause I'm the boss lady, can't nothing faze me. I'm the boss lady, I'm living hate free. 'Cause I'm the boss lady,